Shanze Okawa movies in 2025, in case you haven't seen any of her movies, and trust me, she has a lot of movies in just 3 months. So these are the latest movies of her on YouTube that are trending. Let's start with number one. This one is called Amnesia. This movie is showing on Sandra Okuzuwa TV. Amnesia particularly talks about where, Shanze was the one who was knocked down by a rich man and she got amnesia. She lost her memory. In the process of recovering her memory, she helped solve a very gruesome crime that was committed in this rich man's house. So yeah, Amnesia is a decent movie you should watch, showing on Sandra Okuzuwa TV. Number two on the list is called Coffee Experience. This one, if you haven't watched it, I will highly recommend this movie for you. This movie talks about a young lady who was torn between the choosing of a man. One was street and very confident. The other one was all vibe and all trending stuff. So, ladies will always make the wrong decision when it comes to men, and they are always going to go for vibes. See, Coffee Experience is a highly recommended movie. If in case you haven't watched it, it is showing on First Team TV. That's where you're going to find this movie. Number three on the list is Love and Sacrifice. This movie is on Morisam TV. In this movie, Shanze played a role of a very abused in an abused relationship where she was, couldn't take it anymore, and then she resort out for help. Maurice, on the other hand, came in to help her, but it's moving like frying pan to fire. She moved there and also had to come and solve another huge problem. So, Love and Sacrifice is a decent movie as well. Number four on the list is Threats of Love. Well, in this movie, Shanze played a workaholic who did not have time for her boyfriend, even though she was the sole provider in that relationship. She ended up, losing and again gaining the relationship because the guy kind of cheated. So, this movie is kind of in depth as well. So, in case you haven't seen it, Threats of Love is showing on B Daniels TV. Number five on the list is Three is a Crowd. Well, in this movie, Shanze played another workaholic again, but in this time around, she was supposed to take care of her sister's son. So that kind of shaped her reality and changed her perception about life and making time for family and friends. If you're a workaholic, you don't have time for anybody. So this movie will teach you how to prioritize time for everyone. So Three is a Crowd is showing on Zook TV. It's a decent movie as well. Number six is The Duel. Whoa, this is another powerful movie as well. It's showing on Enjoyment Nolly TV. In this movie, Shanze played a love interest between two brothers, and when she came into the picture, she had to resort the quarrel between two brothers. It's like, two brothers fighting over a woman, and now because of her, they had to change their attitude towards their empire or their business. So this is also a very decent movie as well. Number seven on the list is Whispers of the Past. Whoa, Whispers of the Past. This movie is showing on Uche Nancy TV. That's where you're going to find this movie. Shanze played a second wife to a billionaire or a millionaire where she came in. Now, the first son of this man despised the wife and then despise the father just because bringing another woman into the picture. So Shanze in this movie had to fight the son, the stepson. So this is really a good movie. Whispers of the Past, showing on Uche Nancy TV. 8. The Carpenter's Wife. Oh, this is a funny comedy movie. Shanze played the wife to These Are the Greats in this movie. She was practically someone who wanted to work, but as Odogu said, no, don't work. So she didn't want to be a housewife. So that was a confusion that was happening in this movie. Imagine Odogu say don't work, you say you want to work. The Carpenter's Wife. This movie is showing on Boss Lady Flex TV, so that's where you're gonna find this movie. Number 9 is Roseanne. Oh, this one is a very intense movie. Roseanne is showing on Uche Nancy TV. In this movie, Shaznay played, a love interest to Too Sweet Anna, and she was a copper who was just fresh out of youth service, and she fell in love. Then the boyfriend, Too Sweet Anna, impregnated their maid, so confusion came into the family once again. So yeah, Rose Ann showing on Uche Nancy TV. Do well to watch. Number 10 is Crazy Flatmate. Oh, Crazy Flatmate, it features Ben Tutu as well. Now, in this movie, Ben Tutu and Shaznay, they hate each other. They hate each other's guts, even though they are well colleagues. How can you hate someone and then decide to share an apartment together? So you can just imagine the craziness and the fight that came in that. So this is what this movie is about. Crazy Flatmates, showing on Sunny Rich Tech Movies. So that's where you're going to find this movie. Number 11 on this list is Unwanted Wife. This movie is showing on Nolly Family TV. Ooh, this one is for the couple who are looking for the fruit of the room. This is a movie you should watch. This movie particularly talks about, a wife who was unable to have a child for so many years in a marriage, despite the fact that the problem was not from her. But the mother-in-law didn't know that the problem is not her. The problem was her own son. So Unwanted Wife. They didn't want her, but see, they actually needed her. So yeah, those are the movies Shaznay Okawa has featured in 2025 so far, in less than 3 months in this year. So these are the movies, in case you are wondering and looking for her movies. These are the list. Do well to check any of them out, and let me know which of the her movies you have watched so far and planning to watch. Let me know in the comment section which of these movies are your best, in case you have seen any of them. I'll see you all in the next video.